So I just watched Nome 10. I had 3-0 all of battles. Mike P versus the Saga beforehand. I went for Mike P. Ended up giving it 3-0 to Mike. Saga choked in the first and the second, bad, like multiple times. Had an okay angle in the third, but it didn't matter at that point because the battle was lost. So I give it 3-0 to Mike. We then had Geechee Gotti versus Averb. The voting ended up giving it to Geechee. I actually give it to Averb. I give it 3-0 to Verb. And this is because I think Geechee's good, but I just think what Verb was saying, like he was trying to give him knowledge about what vets do, and it's just a preference thing as well for me. I prefer Verb. I've always liked Verb, so I had to give it 3-0 to Verb. I just preferred his material. Maybe give it 2-1 to Verb, but I'm going to give it 3-0. Daylight versus Tay-Rock. I said it beforehand, and that's what happened. 3-0 Daylight. Like, easy. The man is from a different universe. Like, nobody touches this guy. And I think a lot of people realise that tonight. I still see a few saying they're giving it to Rock, but nah. You could argue that Rock got the third, but he didn't, in my opinion. You can't get around when Daylight is like that. Like, the pen's different. There's different levels. And Rock definitely fought, but it's levels. So 3-0 to Daylight. Sue Surf versus Loaded Lux. Now, as I said, I don't really fuck with either of these. I think Lux is growing on me a bit every time I watch him a bit more. As I said, I don't fuck with either of these. But Sue Surf choked in, I think, every round from what I remember. He had about a round and a half worth of material out of 3 rounds. Loaded Lux did it for me, man. I did feel a few of his bars and that, and as I said, I've never really messed with him, but the more I watch him, the more I gravitate to him a bit more. But he took this easy tonight, 3-0 in my opinion. So I got 3-0s around the board, all the way round. Tay-Rock and Daylight's battle was battle of the night for me. As I said, I thought Tay-Rock definitely fought and swung back. It was levels to it, so he didn't really stand a chance. And Sue Surf really messed up in his battle with Loaded. They both had a lot of pressure on them to be the main event following up from that Daylight and Rock battle, and it didn't add up. It didn't live up to it. As I said, it wasn't going to live up to it for me personally anyway, because I don't rock with Lux and I don't rock with Surf anyway. I don't really rock with Tay-Rock too much, but I prefer him to them other two. But Daylight stole the whole show for me, and Mike P as well. They shout out Mike P too. So, but Daylight, Tay-Rock, battle of the night. And yeah, man, Ultimate Madness is coming up. How long are they going to be doing free streams and free events? Because usually it's pay-per-view, so let me know the thoughts behind why did they put this out as a free event as well. I'm a bit confused, but let me know.